Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Pressing high and with purpose. Kamada. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kubo. Great vision. Shot. He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. And the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kamada.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Short changes him with that pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a Itakura.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tomiyasu. Japan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the channel.
Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this.
Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has sent him... Oh, he's having a go! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kamada. 15 minutes till half-time. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Bruno Guimaraes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is dashing away.
And he can clear it away. That's a
Đi
throw.
kinh lắm. Nó đi kinh lắm. Thôi vào một cái răng đi.
It's Paquetá. João Pedro.
Hình như thế, không biết. Trước thấy
João
đón thế.
Pedro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kamada. Now it's Doan. Played out wide, but he's quick to return it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tanaka. Ito. João Pedro. Over to the right flank. Savinho. João Pedro. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without hesitation. Maida. And here's the chance to counter. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Kamada, distributed tidily. That has found him in acres of space.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Nice control. Tanaka. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bruno Guimaraes. That's been cut out, well played. Kamada. Couto cuts out the pass. Now that's well seen too. Ito. Kamada. This is a promising build-up. They get a throw in.
Đi rồi. Cái gì? Anh đậu vào vòng bà.
Kubo. Tanaka. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Savinho. And it's Paquetá. João Pedro being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Marquinhos has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sao đấy?
It's just beyond his reach.
What?
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vào đi, vào đi, vào đi.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that.
There's the shot! Kamada. Doan. Japan have reclaimed it. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Joel Pedro takes a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Joel Pedro! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. Gabriel. Savinho. And he was quick to react. Itakura. Tanaka. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lucas Paqueta. Kubo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Japan need to make something happen here. And it's Kubo. This looks promising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tomiyasu. Oh, cracking ball. Rafinha. Savinho. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Lucas Paqueta, played out towards the right wing. Bruno Guimaraes. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Kubo. Aimed beyond the defence. That's tidy.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Just eases him off the ball. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Doan. Maida. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Into extra time we go.
Camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
Couto has found the net here, of course.
Neymar. Camisa 2.
Kubo.
Teremos uma substituição.
Pops for safety. And it's Kamada. It's Doan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Kubo. Now it's Joel Pedro. Kamada.
That is good alertness. And that has left him in a heap. He's on it, can he get away? Not where it came from. Yeah, that pass isn't the best.
Goes for a shot!
Cậu làm gì đấy? Đóng cửa cái bụng đi. 1 giờ rồi. Bỏ ra. Đi.
Substituição em andamento.
So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it is half-time in extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Deixando o campo para a entrada.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Evan Nielsen going forward. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
He's gone for the shots. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, he's bustling through here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexandro has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Maida. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Good ball, good take. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. A heavy challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found a way through. Savinho. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Maida. Spread to the right. Maida. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. It is that dreaded time. You can cut the tension with a knife. Which way will he go? Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Brazil looking to keep step. No! Denied remarkably. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Big character, big moment, big save. Brazil feeling the pressure. And he sticks it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, great save! That is a great save! So the 4th man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Ito, 4th in their queue. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped. Everyone here are holding their breath.
The decisive moment. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so...
Em vẫn chưa ngủ vậy. Sao? Em đi làm gì? Em uống men chưa? Em sao vẫn còn đôi 4 năm? Em phải uống mồm nữa chứ. Uống đi. 去！去！
作家，马上，汽水，旅行的事，是，是，我去接你吧。接，是，我12月会请几天假。我12月会请几天假。我12月会请几天假。
工作有精神，分钟，石头，精神，工作有精神，有，石头，精神。我可以请3天假吗？
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more mice.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Paquetá. Can he get on the end of this? João Pedro. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold. Takes a shot! Calafiori getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Goes for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Can he finish? Cambiasso attempts a clearance.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Politano shapes to shoot, and he's gone backward here. This looks promising. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Fratesi. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Keane. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, Red, nice interception. So it is still 0-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No way through. And here's Politano. Fratesi. And here's Locatelli. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tonali goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's João Pedro. He's picked his way through. Savinho! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Keane. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's on it. Can he get away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Savinho makes a move down the right. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Italy definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Lucas Paquetá wins the duel this time. And here's Zaccagni. And it's Tonali. Couto does well to get it back. Spread out to the left. Zaccagni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Cambiasso picks it up out wide. Five minutes till the break. And they can counter here. João Pedro. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's gone direct here. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Rafinha. Cambiasso with a definite foul there. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And no, that was never going to make it. Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Over to the right flank. Now it's Fratesi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays it in low. Fratesi. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all...
And Keane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. And the counter is on. João Pedro. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's going wide left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brazil leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Rafinha! Rafinha! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 15. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Chosen
30.
to go back,
Il numero
and it's
11.
Bellanova.
Il numero 10.
Orsolini,
Il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Orsolini.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's an excellent interception. And the finish! But he's left disappointed. All hands on deck for this one. Tonali with the short one. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Fratesi. And here's Keane. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. 2 minutes to be added on. Martinelli, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. João Pedro voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil, honestly...
我可以请3天假吗？请假我可以请3天假吗？可以。3天，我可以请3天假吗？
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility, he's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Dembele. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Olise. Kamada. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Great ball, and he's in here. This much shoots. Goal! Japan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele, great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Dembele receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Japan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tomiyasu to Kamada. And it's Tomiyasu. It's Akura. And it's Tanaka to Kamada. And he's forced to go back. Ito. It's Doan. And it's Kamada. Kamada. And it's Kamada. And Kubo. And he's had it nicked away. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Olise. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Strong running down that left flank.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's being urged to shoot. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Kubo. And he's in on goal. Chance! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Dembele. And that's another good win of the ball. Maida. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Passing nice and neat.
Real chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A case now of complete control.
Just a talking to, I think.
Yes, it is. Maida. And it's Kamada. And it's Kubo. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position.
They've won a corner.
And we have our very first corner. Kamada plays it short. Showing good feet. Great defending, strong and determined. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's a corner.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Maida. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cherki, distributed tidily. Oh, that's a key interception. Tanaka. And here's Kubo.
Kubo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well played. Tanaka. It's Doan. Maida at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Hernandez looking for options for movement. Maida. Kamada. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Doan. It's a good look.
Oh, great leap! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Maida, nicely spread. Ito, Kamada.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Mbappe. Japan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Attention, changement.
Japan have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's a good run down the right. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kamada.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Passes short and sharp. Thinks about the shot. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's a good ball out wide.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a throw.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is as far as it goes. France cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in...